The reason he's throwing one-die blocks, by the way, is because he's valuing my Tomb Guardians more than his own players, which is fair. And also, if they do actually get injured, since they have the decay skill, if they have to roll twice on the casualty table, so it's kind of likely that they'll get even more injured, which is always really fun when you're not Khemri and you manage to knock someone down.
Yeah, I killed one by stepping on it with a mine rat once.
It's very enjoyable.
Fun.
Yep. I'm gonna... Now, most people, me included probably most of the time, would put... it's nice to put, like, all the... to put a lot of strength on the line, but I'm gonna leave two Tomb Guardians back. And the reason I'm doing that is because, well, first of all, I have 4, and I hate it when I don't have symmetry here. But mostly it's because this way he needs to either base them or they're free to move, and that gives me more mobility on my Tomb Guardians. If I just have them on the LOS, he's going to lock them down with his linemen, probably. And then I'm going to have to block my way free. And as you saw last time, it really helped when I was able to move a few of them up early to tie up more players. Because then I could just keep that going. But I feel like I need some extra movement early on. Especially considering, well, I'm fucking Khemri. So I'm not going to, like, I'm not going to steal the ball. I might blitz into it, but I'm not going to go like, let me dodge through this tackle zone and pick it up in a tackle zone because I'm not fucking else.
You can always roll 6.
Yes, you could. Yes, I could. Okay, and he's not even he doesn't even want to touch my Tomb Guardians, because he wants the mobility as well. Now, if I had 4 Tomb Guardians here, of course he would have. There'd be more players based, so he couldn't run away with as many. I don't really mind this because I prefer to have my players a bit more mobile than his because they're so spread out anyways. He can push through on a side here with a 1-die blitz if he wants. But then I have a Tomb Guardian around, so he can't actually outrun the strength.
cKnoor?
Yes.
Would it have been better to put the skeletons on the end? Both wide zones, actually straight.
No.
Why not?
Because the reason I don't do that is you should know that I might make cool.
Obviously frenzy, but there's no frenzy on this team.
Well, no, you can't have them out just one away. I'll explain it once once I move my Tomb Guardians around. Okay. Okay. So the reason I don't position them 1 square away from the sidelines is, well, first of all, frenzy, and.
But if you're not facing frenzy,
well, you're still allowing someone to push you next to the sideline, which means, just like I did in the first half, I then have to deal with that. Either let my player sit, lie on the ground, or blitz him out, or he might get served the next turn. So I don't like that for that reason, even if there's no frenzy. Secondly, the reason I don't do it is because then why don't I have them on a line 2 squares in? Well, first of all, then people can run past. So the reason I stagger them is I still have the stop so that people can't just run past by the lower skeleton. But the one further ahead stops any frenzy attempt, and more importantly, it allows me more access to the middle of the pitch by having him 1 square further in. So rather than having 2, one square next to the sideline, I only have 1, and it gives me more mobility. So that's why they're diagonals rather than straights. But when I started playing Blood Bowl, I had the straight towers, the pillars as well. It's not a bad. It's not a bad lineup. It's just not.
I'm just thinking that for the elves to run past, if you had it like that, they won't be able to go along the sideline.
That's true. That's definitely true.
In a bit.
It's just like it's mostly by this point it's partly because it's my default
It's
setup.
ingrained into
Yeah, and also I still feel it's the better version of the two.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a really far away cage. So we're gonna go in here, I think. I thought about doing it with the blitz shot, but he's a bit too far away, and I can't get a good assist. So instead, we're gonna do this. Now, this runner, of course, has dump off, so it's not super duper important that he stays upright. But still. And let's see. No, that's fine. We're going to move these throw rows ahead a bit, though. Like, normally, I'm usually very aggressive when it comes to a cage like this. But like I said, even though I have 2 throw rows that are as fast as his linemen, the blitzers are one faster. They can't really outrun me, but they can stop me from actually going anywhere by just basing my players. So I'm trying to keep them a bit further back, and I feel pretty safe with them here because I have a line ahead, so they can't just base my throw rows. They need to dodge if they want to do that. And okay, so that's the blitzer running away. That's fine. He had to use a reroll for that, so he's down to 1. It's good for me. And he's still dodging, which these guys can still kind of catch up. We're gonna see where the runner goes. Yeah. That's a bit expected. So the runner's free to run. He's probably gonna. I guess he's gonna. He can't run this way, surely, because I can blitz him there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Dark Elf Coach is in a tricky situation, but fucking agility 4, which is great when I'm playing with an elf team. It's more annoying when you're Khemri. I'm going to be saying that a lot, by the way.
What if your Khemri had agility 4, though?
On weed.
Mm-hmm.
Probably can in Blood Bowl 2.
Oh man.
Yep.
One of the inducements you can buy is a Noble Jazz cigarette. Okay. I don't like saying herbal like that, by the way.
Why would anyone say that?
Herbal, where you pronounce the H, is how you meant to say it.
Yeah. No, that's for crazy people.
Well, might be worth considering what the language that you speak is called. Then consider what my country is called. Maybe.
English, Great
English
Britain.
in the United Kingdom.
Bam! Shit.
It's actually the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Yes, I know.
Wow.
I went to Model UN and represented your fascist state.
That's not even a joke.
It's communist, not fascist.
Whatever. Same thing.
It's a dystopia. There are security cameras on every corner, and the government's trying to shut down schools.
Yeah, that's why it's fascist.
Oh, bad schools.
This is going pretty well. This is going very well now. Yeah, so thanks to all of that cleaning up, I can run in with a blitz because I haven't used it yet. Still need to run this guy back though, because it might very, very well fail, or at least there's gonna be a dump off. So, but we're gonna do all the other bits first. So now this thrower is gonna run in this way, and we'll probably see a dump off to. Well, Shazam's. He needs to throw it. He's not gonna get surfed, so that's good for him. That guy's going to steal it. Holy shit. Did he? He fucking did. He stole it. unfortunately, I can't. I followed up because otherwise this. Well, I shouldn't have followed up actually. But hey, that was an intercept without the cool intercept sound. But Randy Osiris just grabbed it.
Dang.
And that's the problem.
Did he
with
roll 6?
Yeah, that's the problem
I
with
told
dump.
you.
That's the problem with dump off.
do.
If you roll a 6, then you're fine. But he can still get. He's gonna get blitzed here by this lineman who's gonna dodge out and then do a 1-die block. Probably, because it's the best option. He could also surf the thrower if he wanted. Oh, he failed the dodge, and then he snake-eyed again. Okay, that's
You should have rolled a 6.
That's a real shame because he's done that twice now. I mean it's great for me, but yeah, if you're elf and you roll 1, then your fun's over. Okay, let's see here. How can I best surf these guys?
Did we ever decide on a catchphrase for your surfing?
No, I think the closest one was "Get off my lawn."
It's a
That's
pretty good one.
terrible.
Shut up.
It's get off my pitch, maybe. Like, customize it a little bit.
Let's.
I don't know.
Just shriek, get out of here at them.
Why you
Yep.
get out?
No touching.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
These are all brilliant.
Get out! Okay, that guy's gonna go over there. That's a bit unfortunate because I still have two. Well, I've still got one player on the sideline. And that guy's stunned though, so we're just gonna run up here for a bit because we don't actually need to run that much further, and we're gonna run that Tomb Guardian over there. And we're gonna see if we can. Okay, so the Blitzer. I'm gonna run the skeleton back up to protect this skeleton because I don't. Even though it's highly unlikely that he's gonna get surfed because he'll probably use the blitz somewhere else. I don't want to risk it.
cKnoor, have you got faster and better since you've done speedball? I don't think you have.
Depends. I'm not sure. Like what the question is. Have I gotten faster at playing Blood Bowl? No, I don't think so. I mean, I've gotten faster at clicking, but if I'm not playing 40-second turns, I'm not clicking that fast anyways because there's no need
It wasn't
for
really
it.
a question, just so much a statement that I took.
Yeah, and have I gotten better? No. I think what the Speedball does show though is that it helps immensely if you have. Oh, this is gonna sound boring, but if you have good fundamentals, like I usually win, not so much because I roll better or have a better strategy, but it's because the small things I do, like run some people around before I make my play.
Yes.
So like other players are in better positions later on if something goes awry. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do the ultimate insult play here.
Vanity Pass.
Almost, yeah.
I don't think it's a vanity pass if it's turn 12. I thought it was only a vanity pass in the last turn. Or is
Oh,
it
It's
yeah.
a vanity pass if you're doing it just for SPP.
Oh. Okay. I feel like this match has gone a lot faster than the when you did a couple weeks ago, or maybe last week, where it took 2 hours to do a 4-minute turn game.
Well, it depends a lot on like
Teams involved.
yeah, and also like there's a lot of factors that factors in. There isn't that much in positioning right here. Well, I can just block my way forward basically around here. That was really good, by the way, for me. Not so good for him. Go stand over here. Okay, you go stand over here, skeleton, because we're going to do something that's not going to work, but we're still going to do it, because that's the kind of assholes we are. Ooh. Ooh. Yes! Holy shit, that was stupid. But it worked. Please enjoy it when the stream catches up.
Yeah, as
I'm
soon as it
waiting
catches up,
for-
I'm gonna really
wait for the look
really
of news.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this.
It's gonna just be a whole page of Look at Noobs, isn't it?
Jesus.
Jesus, cKnoor. The fuck are you doing?
Doing a handoff to a Tomb Guardian. It's fine. Oh, you haven't seen a
At
Tomb
least it
Guardian?
was a handoff and not a pass.
If I wouldn't have done a pass, I'm not that.
Pure skill.
Pure skill. Yeah, pure skill.
It's Friday night.
In case anyone wanted to know the difficulty, I had to make that work. I had to roll a 5 or a 6 because a handoff is always an accurate pass, so you get a +1. So it's a +1, and then my agility, which is 1, and then I have to roll to get up to 7. And that blitzer fell down, but I didn't catch it on camera. But yeah, the actual Luck or Noob bit was the fact that I re-rolled it.
But like a noob, it was that it worked. Yeah. Jesus.
It's fucked up.
Okay. Oh.
I've seen some fucked up things in my day, cKnoor, but
What were the chances?
I'm gonna score early.
yeah, because you're just gonna intercept it again and score again. Like, why not?
No, I fucked it up. I thought, yeah, that was a bad push. Oh, never mind.
Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have fucked it up.
It's
actually-
handling the ball.
Actually, I didn't fuck it up. I just,
Well, make up your mind.
well, I fucked it up less than I thought I would, because I. Okay, oh, this is going well.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Mm-hmm. Don't we all?
I do.
Yeah, like, I hope so. If you don't, maybe you got a problem.
More importantly, I might actually win against Dark Elves.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
No, Patros, get the fuck out.
Shouldn't you go stomp on the blitzer?
No. Well, I could, but honestly, I just did a handoff to a Tomb Guardian. And I like...
And?
I don't want to push my luck. Oh, he ended to turn. Well, that's a bit boring, isn't it? But also fair. Like, I'm gonna run in and score. What the That's basically the same move as the blitzers, or the throwers, isn't it? I'm a bit disappointed.
No expense spared. Ugh.
Well, they're one of the later added teams, I guess. Oh, oh, that's.
Come on, at least
You didn't get any
walk
of his
like an
chaos back.
Egyptian.
Oh, jeez.
Well, it's cool.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I do
Oh.
like cool things.
Completely. Okay, well, that went exceedingly well.
Oh, you need a second touchdown to level him up, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
He could just kill two guys.
Let's see. How are How are my Tomb Guardians doing? Well, they're doing pretty well, all things considered. Like, 2 of the Tomb Guardians, as soon as they get an MVP, they're going to level up. I don't expect there to be any level ups after this game, but I have a pretty decent SPP spread from just one game. I've got 2 casualties, and I've got 2 touchdowns. That's 10 SPP. That's pretty good, especially for a low SPP team like Kemri.
Yeah, like, that's your first game. 10 SPP is pretty nice.
And I got perfect defense again.
I'm shaking my head.
Oh. Yeah. I kind of feel bad for the Dark Elf coach now because he's had pretty shitty luck with the kickoff results. 2 perfect defense is not good against Kemri because since one of my main drawbacks is my low mobility, allowing me to move my players around once he set them up kind of counters that pretty heavily. And this kick next to Tomb Guardians with no rerolls is not what you want to see because he can't remove these Tomb Guardians and he can't really so he's just protecting the ball here. I don't think he might run in with the runner and see if it scatters and one of his player picks it up. Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? We can try and do that. So we're going to move these guys over to get them off the ball. And we're going to move this guy over here.
Pro tip from the chat. Curry Muncher 67 says, only have a dog in the summer because it's just too bloody cold to take them out for walks in this weather.
I would recommend moving to Australia for 6 months of the year.
I'd recommend getting one of those timeshare dogs.
Do those
That sounds
exist?
awful.
All of these are excellent suggestions.
I don't agree with that at all. I think that all people should have dogs at all times.
Wow. Check this out.
Oh.
No! I didn't. I rolled a 1.
About time?
How could this happen to me?
What were the chances?
I would say the chances are around 1 in 6.
What about 1 in 6? Yeah.
Somewhere in there. No, it's actually 1 in 2,500, whatever.
Yeah.
2036.
If I wanted to have as good a shot as possible and actually scoring, I should have picked it up and just run the blitz draw down, and then done a handoff next turn. The reason I didn't do that is because, well, he can easily blitz the blitz draw down on his turn, first of all. But then again, that's something you have to deal with from a luck standpoint. And also, I'm up to nothing, so it was more let's just have a fun play time. Like, I didn't try and... I wasn't in super try-hard mode. Thursday
Well, that's why you're losing.
okay. Yes, Thursday's okay. She's sleeping on the sofa, and then he fumbled the pass. Okay, time to vanity pass this mother effer. Lots of KOs with the Tomb Guardians. That's nice.
You do like your KOs.
I do enjoy KOs. Okay. Triple H. The H is for Hathef.
Hatshepsut.
Yeah, come on. It's hip set shit. It's not hard.
It's really hard, you guys. It's super hard.
Not that hard.
It's really hard. No! That's a good pass.
Looking forward to this.
Why would you just not move the skeleton closer rather than doing the going for it?
Once again, not thinking properly. I'm gonna re-roll that too. Yeah, I got 30k instead. So I didn't get any money. Oh, Sandy Savage got the MVP. That is excellent.
Yeah.
That is excellent news.
Oh yes.
Unfortunately, we have we have no money, but we have a lot of good SPP. We have excellent SPP spread on our team. It's mostly on the Tomb Guardians. That's kind of where I want it, honestly. And even though we didn't get a level up and we didn't get much money, that also means that our team value is at 10-10. So basically, we can do another fresh game again later on. That's an excellent start. See you later, YouTube.
Bye,
Hi,
YouTube.
YouTube.